artists performed so scintillatingly. All of you, what a wonderful, wonderful privilege it is to be here. I'm not as young as I look. They named a school after me, and my wife and I went to the school in Holland, and the school was celebrating 400 years. And a little child, as we arrived, a little girl said, "Were you here when the school started?" I thought, I was decrepit, but I didn't think it was quite so obvious. As an old person, I repeat myself. I tell the same stories, and sometimes I tell a story to the person who first told it to me. But I have to say, I'm not sure why I'm receiving this award. Now, don't go away and say, "Oh, he's so modest." Nothing of the sort at all. One day my wife and I went to West Point, and at the end of the visit, the cadets gave me a cap, and I tried it on, and it didn't fit. A nice wife would have said, "The cap is small." My wife said, "His head is too big." But thank you very much for this award, which I usually say about awards of this kind, I will receive representatively on behalf of the many, many people that you really do want to honor. I want to say thank you to the world for adopting these Millennium Goals in 2000. And as you know, they have made a heck of a difference in very many parts of the world. For instance, with access to schooling, there has been, in some places, a 90% increase in children who are, in fact, able to go to school. But you know that there are others where we're not doing quite so well. But there they are, a reminder that we, as we heard earlier, hey, we're family. We're family. Did you know that? We're family. If you thought that that was just a sentimental little thing, did you know that you are all Africans? All humanity. We come really from one couple. Yeah! And the couple is an African. You have to say that God has a wonderful sense of humor. Really, really. You know what? In our part of the world, we have something they call Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Can I just hear you say Ubuntu? Diamond. Ubuntu, right? Very good. Now, you will go away from here as advocates of Ubuntu. Ubuntu says, you and I are made for one another. Ubuntu. We say a person is a person through other persons. You can't be human all on your own. You need at least two people to have come together before you could even be an idea. And we know it. We know it. I wouldn't know how to think as a human being. I wouldn't know how to speak as a human being. I wouldn't know how to walk as a human being. I learn all of these from other human beings. I wouldn't know how to be human except by learning from other human beings. We are made for interdependence. We are made for family. And you see, in family, you don't say, Granny, how much do you contribute to the family budget? You don't say to the baby, tough luck, baby. You are not going to be fed unless you make a contribution to the family budget. No, in a healthy family, you say from each according to their ability, to each according to their need. In a family. And so let me finish. Allow me to finish. If we are family, how can we still tolerate, as we heard earlier, how can we still tolerate spending billions, they say trillions. I don't even know how much that is. Trillions on instruments of death and destruction, when a minute little fraction of those budgets would ensure that children everywhere had clean water to drink, had enough food to eat, would have a decent home, would have good education, would have affordable health care. Why are we so crazy? Why are we so crazy? Why? Why? Why are we so crazy? Why do we think we are going to win wars against so-called terror? We will never win a war against terror as long as there are conditions in the world that make people desperate. And so God looks at you who do such fantastic things, you who try to make life just a little better for others. And hey, the God who was crying, God crying, and then a smile breaks over God's face, and a little angel goes up and wipes the tear from God's eyes, and God says, yes, that is why I created them. I created them so that they should know they are family. We are family. We are family. And our home is this planet. We are family. Sisters and brothers who can survive only together. We can be human only together. We can be safe only together. We can be prosperous only, together, 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 together. Thank you.